Hey, Laura J. here with a quick message to say that if you choose to get mad and angry and fearful, then you feed the old grid, which is exactly what certain opposition, dark side, ones who would have you not see the plan, they would have you feed them with your energy, your attention, effort, your money, your time. They would have you put all of your resources into them so that they prosper and you get paid to sell out your dream, the song that you came here to sing. The only one that can do it is you, and you're off investing in somebody else's dream simply because you don't know whether you've got what it takes to be seen. Well, I tell you, you do, my dear. Whoever you are, yes, you've got what it takes. And to those who are telling others that they need to trade fundamental human rights violations during this treasonous time, please understand you will be held personally liable. We will make sure of that. And by we, I do mean the people who are standing as independent man and woman representing themselves. No, we don't need to represent ourselves when we are ourselves. Get the fiction straight, my friends. We only need a representative to represent the legal fiction of us that would be in the governmental system, which is the public sector. The corporations are at the bottom of that piece of the hierarchy of creation. Thus, we think that we are doing business and trading with the corporate entities, pay attention to the language here, that are in the private sector, because the people, citizens, which are the property of the corporation that calls itself the head of the family, so to speak, that is who employs us. And we think that we are making contracts with an employer, which, yes, but what is actually happening is the contract is being made in your private capacity. And so what that means is that in your public positions, when you are forcing anything on behalf of that corporate entity that cannot pay blood, your signature, if it is what appears on the mandation notice that you send out to victims, because you then get sucked into being a bully, you will be held liable in your private capacity, because you are a private individual who is serving in the private sector of the public domain. That is still private in terms of the liability clauses, and so if you are upholding an agenda that does not serve humanity and only serves the corporations that many have traded time, energy, effort, attention, money to work for, you'll pay. You're going to pay at the end anyway. We all will. There is a final judgment day. And when it comes our way, we will see all of the choices that we made. And what I encourage you to do is, instead of feeding the old grid of fear with anger or any kind of downward emotions that take us into the density of fear that is false emotion or false evidence appearing real, fear. It is not real. It is just the realistic evidence appearing legit in tomorrow's yesterday that reality is. Reality seems very real, but it is just realistic evidence or emotion appearing real. So, instead of feeding that which is shown to you that upsets you, clear your field, reset, breathe yourself deeply back into this present moment, all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, to be able to be like the ice cream scoop that goes all the way down. So your lower hand raises first, the upper hand last, because you're filling this after that. Therefore, this rises first, not that. Clear? Great. I look forward to being with you again soon, and I hope that this message inspires you to remember not to feed the old grid system that is dying now and clawing for life. yours, in fact, instead of feeding it. I hope that you will choose instead to feed something more creative, what your heart wakes you up in the middle of the night or day to do, what you break out of your daydream state to say, oh, God, that would be nice. Okay, let's go. Let's do what we got to do, make it through, and then retire one day. Well, guys, ladies, gentlemen, we don't need guys. Guys are ones that just want to play at life. We want men and women who are willing to stand fully and not fight against anything. We just want you to know what you stand for so that when the fight comes to your door, you say, no consent, no contract. And you're on notice that because you delivered this, you're now personally liable in your private capacity. You understand? I'm standing as a woman with all rights reserved. Do it too. I hope that this message inspires you to do something new and then get something new too, because if we do what we've always done, we get what we've always got. Peace out. Laura J. Namaste, namago.